Hey, yeah, what's up? This disciple Marchello Currence rain back up in this. Hey, I wanted to make a video today about on this video talking about the job economy and there not being enough jobs in America for every person here. So while you have people that's picking on other people, saying they're being lazy, saying they're not applying themselves, and all you people that look even down on people that don't hustle as hard as you or isn't balling as much as you, they don't have enough jobs in this country for every single person. So what that means is that if everyone in this country that's able to work went to the job market on one day, or just in a week's time, everybody went, there would not be enough openings for everybody. There would not be enough jobs. So then what are we doing in actuality? What are we doing in actuality? Are we, it's literally the have and the have nots. Somebody's going to have and somebody's not going to have. Because, like I said, and I'm going to keep saying it till you get it, if everybody went and looked for work on the same day, then everyone would get a job. Now, what's worse also, if there was enough jobs, that first of all, it wouldn't be living wages. It wouldn't be living wages for everyone. So even though people have jobs, they wouldn't be able to live out on their own. And also, if everyone had, what I want to say. So if everyone didn't have a job, everyone wouldn't have a place to stay. That's what that means. If everybody can't be employed, then everybody can have their own place. So basically, in essence, everyone can't be off the streets because it's not enough jobs for everyone, and there's not enough and the living wage is not enough. I mean, yeah, and everything is not a living wage. Yeah. So this is for. So what do we do? How do we strive? If it was picture it like being a parade of people. Picture it that way. What are we striving into the future? How are we striving into the future, knowing everyone cannot be occupied at one time? Everyone cannot have a job at one time in America. So what is the strive of us as if we were a parade going into the future? How are the people that cannot be employed, how are they supposed to be going into the future when we know that everyone cannot be employed at one time? You know what it means to me? It means that America chooses who they want, and everyone else is just basically on the sidelines doing nothing. Forgotten. Yeah. Just like that Tina Turner song, "We Don't Need Another Hero." We are the ones they left behind. Yeah. Or tried to leave behind. Because God ain't going to allow us to be left behind. According to man, we may be, but not according to God. You see what I'm saying? So, it's not enough jobs for every human being here in America that can work. And if it was, it's not a living wage, which still means that people will have to depend on other people in order for them to have a place to stay. And here's the other problem. Even if there were enough jobs for everyone in America, some people will still be disqualified by how they look and act. If they're too overweight or concerning their weight, they may lose the job. It may be their behavior. They don't fit in with the pack at the group, because the employer is thinking about all this. In America, that's how this goes. They're thinking about, okay, does he fit? Will he fit in with Tiffany? Because he's going to be in the same area as Tiffany. Do he fit in with Tiffany and Daniel? Do he fit in with all of them? And they're thinking about all of this when you're just there to work. When you're just there to give a work performance and execute that work performance and get a wage so that you can live. See what I'm saying? So what your politicians are not telling you, and how they're not telling you that everyone cannot be employed at one time. And it's a lot more than you want to admit. It's a lot more. It's not just, a couple tens of thousands. There's a lot of people that cannot, when it comes to everybody not being able to work at one time, that could not work. It's millions. It's millions of people that cannot work when it comes to all of us working at one time. You see what I'm saying? So why your favorite politicians that you like, your favorite moguls, financial moguls, none of them are discussing this. All these people that you go and pay to have a seminar, pay for all these people that you pay to go see their seminars or sit in their seminars, they're not telling you or ever explaining to you that your country cannot employ everyone at the same time. They can't do it. And how long has it been this way? You can at least say it's been like this since what? The 80s, the 90s. So we're talking about 30-something years here. They have not been able to employ all people. So the person that is yelling out their window, get a job, this is for you. This is for you. Yeah, this is for you. Your whole, why you looking and criticizing people that's out of work in work hours? This is for you. Your country cannot even employ all of these people. Yeah, it's eye-opening, isn't it? It's very eye-opening. They can't employ everyone here. So, do they have the right to criticize those who are out of work? I mean, I don't know. If you can't employ everybody, can you really complain? You can't even employ everybody. So how are you going to complain about who's not working? Because in actuality, you can't put everybody to work to stop them from not working. You can't put everybody to work. So how can you complain for those who are not at work? That's real. And it's something that you have not thought about as a community. All you people that have complained over the years about the people that don't work, you don't know this. I guarantee you don't know this. I guarantee you have not thought about this. That everyone in the homeless community, everyone, all people that's unemployed, all of them cannot be employed at one time in this country. They can't all. So all homeless people cannot get off the streets and be working, and there be no homeless people on the streets. It cannot ever happen, ever, right now. So what are we doing then? I'm telling you what we're doing. We picking and choosing. We're picking and choosing. We're picking and choosing who we want literally in our workforce, in this workforce. I ain't gonna say our, in your workforce. It's been it's picking the pick out of the litter. People that look funny, may have something wrong with their face, you know, they don't have the same behavior as you do. That just simply just want to work and simply get off the streets and simply get their own place. They can't do that because they're going to be discriminated against based off their behavior. If it was enough jobs, their behavior is going to disqualify them. The way they look is possible to disqualify them. So there you have it. You have a country that, to me, that means we're all living a lie. We're all living a lie thinking that one day everybody can be employed. We're all living a lie thinking that in the back of our minds, subconsciously, we all can have money. No, we can't. We're carrying around lies. Everyone cannot be employed in this country at all times. So the little thing in the back of our head of telling us that everyone can be employed at all times is not the truth. Everyone cannot be employed at all times. So these famous people that say, hey, your dreams can be fulfilled, all this stuff can happen for you, and it's not true. If everybody cannot be occupied at the same time as far as employment, definitely everyone cannot have a record deal or a dancing career or excuse me or a producing career. Famous people, they try to be encouraging and stuff, but you have to come down to reality as well. Everyone cannot live out some dream being a musician or some dancer or something, or a producer, or some way or somewhere in being occupied in showbiz. Everyone can't be there. There's literally not enough jobs. If everyone could be a rapper, then there would be no industry. Really, it wouldn't be an industry. It's impossible. So even there, it's a perfect example. People are being chosen. You can't, even people with skills, you can't make everyone a rapper. There's no record label that can make everyone a rapper. You don't have enough money. You can't make everyone a rapper. These record labels can't make everyone that can sing a singer. So what are we doing? What are all these rappers and singers actually doing? I'm just being real. You're selling them a dream. You know what I'm saying? That's what you're doing. You guys are selling them a dream. Everyone cannot be doing live the American dream. Everyone can't live the American dream. I'm just being real. So in actuality, it's all about the pick of the litter, survival of the fittest. And even sometimes that's out of your hands, because some people may just look strange to people. They may just act strange, but they may just need a job. That's it. Just in other countries, just imagine where you have maybe in a different, like in Europe somewhere, where there's a big warehouse. Nobody cares how they look. In other countries, I don't think they carry that kind of mentality like we do. We qualified people. We in more in more than one way to do our job, to do jobs. So we are qualified emotionally, mentally, and even by our image, our looks. In other countries, I don't think they go through all of that. The social, emotional, and behavioral makeup of people, even besides warehouse jobs. I don't think other countries do it as much, are on that as much as we are. We put a super emphasis on those things a lot of times when it comes to job openings. Yeah. So why everybody trying to tell you ball till you fall? Everybody trying to tell you bag, get your bag. Everybody can, everybody can't go get a bag. Yeah. Let's talk about it. Everybody in this country cannot go get a bag. So what are they going to do? If everyone cannot be employed and we're all trying to be self-sufficient and not living with others, if everyone cannot be employed at the same time and therefore not being able to have their own place, then what are those people doing? What are they supposed to do? That's what I'm saying. So it's just a matter of understanding reality, in this country. It really is. Because if we sit up here and sell people dreams, you can make it, you can have all you want. Not everybody. Not everybody. And your presidents and leaders in your community should not be satisfied till there are at least there's an opportunity for all the humanity here. At least. At least they have a chance at least they can work if they want to work. Because you're quick to say that everybody can work if they want to work. Or they can work if they want to work. Not literally, not everybody. Men are quick to say that. Oh yeah, they can work if they want to work. They plan. They can work if they want to work. Quick to say that. But literally, there are not enough. It's not an excuse. I'm just kicking the facts. There are not enough jobs for all of the homeless of America. Alone, I'm just using them. Not even the people that stand. Not even mentioning the people that stand with other people. I'm not even mentioning them. I just mentioned the homeless people in my last statement. Just the homeless people here. You can't employ all these homeless people. So then we, as the global community, I'm just saying all people as the world community have to realize, okay, America cannot even employ all its people. And they're sitting up here dragging people through the mud and looking down on people, and they're very super ignorant about their own job force. They don't even know. Half of these people out here, they're screaming they can work if they want to, don't even know this. Doesn't take a lot of thought. Does it? It just takes, I don't know, man. I don't know. Some people can, some people don't. Some people are full of it and some people are not. Because if you really cared and you really cared about that much, because there's some people that harp on it all the time. I mean, they saying something to that degree every week about somebody working and should be working and all this kind of thing, right? So out of all the 52 weeks of a year, you have not thought, and it ain't never come across your mind, are there actually enough jobs in America for everyone here to be employed at one time? So then America's goal is not to employ everyone. They say they're increasing jobs, adding jobs to the workforce. The jobs that they're adding is not jobs that you can go around the corner and get, though. These are jobs for probably college educated people. Let's keep it 100. How they know what's going on in McDonald's and Wendy's and all that? They can find out some kind of way, you know. But to me, being the fact that they know and that they say they added jobs, those are probably jobs requiring college degrees. Which means all the people that don't have college degrees can't even apply for these jobs they just added. These ain't Home Depot jobs. And that's how the American people are taking it. When these politicians are telling you they added jobs to the workforce, where are the jobs at? I guarantee you they're somewhere online. Demanding college degrees. Yeah, let's talk about it. But you're thinking, oh, okay, somebody's going to be hiring and around the way. This is how you're thinking. They're not explaining it. They're not telling you in detail enough where these jobs are, the job fields, the specific the categories of these jobs. They're not telling you specifically enough when they're telling you they adding jobs. But you're subconsciously thinking, even if you need a job or not, that the jobs that they're talking about are jobs around the way. It's not. It's probably not. It's probably not jobs around the way in places where people need jobs. In neighborhoods where people don't have jobs, those new added jobs are not around in their area. That's what I'm trying to say. Those jobs are actually in the area of where people keep jobs. Rich areas. Suburban areas, middle class areas. You know? And even if the jobs are in those areas, guess what? A lot of even the middle class people can't go get the jobs. They can't even do it. Suburban people can't even get the jobs because it requires college education. Most of them will. Some type of skill, some type of trade, something like that. You know I'm right. So they're constantly telling you about jobs that they're adding on the fact that there's still not enough jobs for everybody to work at one time. And the jobs that they're adding, you know that they require special skills and qualifications. So what are we doing as a community? What are we doing as a community? You can't even tell me now. Because you can't go tell everybody to work. You can't go out and start some campaignings talking about getting America back to work. You can't get America back to work because America never has been to work at one time. That's another thing I'm gonna look up. When has America, all the people here, for the majority, have been working at one time? When has that? When was the highest rate of employment in modern history? What was the highest percentage level of employment in modern history? But it's still not realistic to talk to people like everybody could be working. It's not realistic. It really isn't. It's not realistic. So for all you Republicans that look down on people that sit back, and all you Democrats too, all you politicians that say, well, if everybody would be working, it would be a better world. Our country would be so great if everybody just applied themselves a little better. Sorry, you don't have enough jobs. No matter how much they go to these seminars, no matter how much, information they get. They can look at the Rich Dad Poor Dad. They can read the Rich Dad Poor Dad books. They can do whatever all that. It's still not enough jobs for everyone. Your country deserves to know that. Now, if there was not greed in this country, we could get everybody to work, because jobs could be created throughout in many different ways. In many, many different ways. But greed is the biggest problem in this country. You know what I'm saying? There's ways to get everyone even off the streets, even if they don't work. All this land by the highway, all them woods. There could be there could be places, residents, houses put all over there. You could get, even if everybody wasn't working, we can get everybody off the street because there's so much land in this country. But it's greed that's going on here. I just wanted y'all to know there's not enough jobs here for everyone.